Hey, everybody. So, did you get a look at the thumbnail? Did you get a look at the thumbnail? The title of the video is coming from the thumbnail. What is a thumbnail? A thumbnail is a picture that was sent to me. Thumbnail is a picture that was sent to me. Who sent me that picture? That doesn't matter. What matters is the picture was sent. And so this is happening in Kalkaska, Michigan. Now, apparently, this man has reportedly been out there for 3 weeks with his signage, and I'm thinking I'm going to be getting more pictures later. And take a look. Hello, one person. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Glad somebody's here. Old, uh, old fat Fuckford. Sheriff Fat Fuckford, Patrick Whiteford. So here this guy is. You can see him standing there. Now he is at the Northland. You can see that better here. You can see that better in this picture. In the background, that's Northland. Northland Grocery in Kalkaska. Sobbing towel for butt hurt bootlicker. What else does this say? It looks like Taylor Debottis, Debottis, ugly, shameful mutant. I think that's what it says. Underneath the sheriff for prison. Why won't this expand for me? Police are something bullies. I can't make that out. Why can't I make that out? Why can't I get this picture? There we go. I can't make it out. At any rate, this guy's obviously got a bone to pick, and he's got cojones. He's got some cojones, doesn't he? He is. It was out there in the freezing rain today with his signage. That was the message I got along with the picture. That was the message I got along with the picture. That guy's standing out there in the freezing rain, and he's been doing this for about 3 weeks. Now, from my time at the shop, the 131 Provisioning Center, back in 2013, 14, and 15. Oh, I heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of stories, and I watched people go away, and I watched people coming out. I had people come in the shop to say, "Hey, it's the last time I'm going to see you. I'll be gone for a couple years." I have people come into my shop and say, "Hey, it's great to see you. I've been put away for years." A lot of very ugly things happen here in Kalkaska with the no justice system. And criminals like Fat Fuckford, Sheriff Fat Fuckford, Patrick Whiteford, Sheriff Whiteford, Sheriff Fat Fuckford, criminal, criminal, international crimes, international crimes. And I'm trying to get this man some attention. So I'm hoping that somebody will take the time to stop and talk with this man and then report to me. We had tater salad. Tater salad? Yeah, tater salad, I think, from Michigan Constitutional Crusader in the comments the other day. Um, his partner, I still have in my contacts. And so I sent him those pictures and a voice message. I sent him, and to encourage him that if he has any interest and knows anyone in Kalkaska that could talk with that man, so that if the Crusaders were to make a trip up here, um, it would be it wouldn't be for naught. It would not be for naught. It would be for a purpose to talk with that man and shine a little light on his story. I can only no I can critically think that that man would be very happy to have some action from the people. Um, um, Recently here, I was been in contact with another local man who has been very wronged, very wronged. He's got quite a story of his own, and I sent the pictures to him. And part of the messaging I got back was that he saw that guy yesterday and thought about getting him a cup of coffee. And I'm like, damn. Um, I think that man needs other men standing out there with him with signage. He's been out there for 3 weeks by himself in this fucking winter weather. Um, that's not sitting well with me. That is not sitting well with me. And I'm guessing this man has been targeted, but he doesn't carry the targets that I carry. So maybe, maybe some First Amendment auditor types will have the gumption to do what they do, to get out and record in public and get this man's story and see if we can't build support for this. I'm telling you, I if I was not in the position I was in, I'm feeling really frustrated right now that I am not. I don't have the ability to travel. Um, I would have to make arrangements to travel, to be chauffeured, um, and then there's no security here, no eyes here. So I you know uh, I'm kind of like between a rock and a hard spot that way. I don't want to, well, you don't know. You can imagine what it would be like if I was to go spend a little bit of time away from here and come back to find smoke and ashes, right? Um, this, and also, I am much better positioned to protect and defend myself here. Um, so I'm really quite frustrated. I would sure like to see uh, some some knowledge of what is this man's beef. Sheriff Whiteford for prison. Yeah, buddy. Uh, yeah. So in the narrative space, what are some of the things that we're hearing? What are some of the things we're hearing in the narrative space? No justice. No justice. Um, which is doing what? Pissing people off. Pissing people off. And then what are they doing? Well, there's a few of them that are getting out there on social media and talking about it. They're uh, they're frustrated with the Trump. They're frustrated with the Trump. I like Trump. You're fucking free. You give freedom to the Venezuelan people. What about us in America? Huh? We have the Department of No Justice. We're infiltrated. We're slaved. Trump. So you got that going on. You got the fake, fraudulent, no jurisdiction, no standing, no authority United States Supreme Court telling the rogue fiction, fuck Trump, the face of the rogue military's operation, uh, that he cannot deploy the National Guard into the states until unless until or unless regular forces fail to get the job done. So you got Nick Shirley got something going, right? Nick Shirley got something going about the fraud. So this, I'm thinking, is kind of like the tip of the iceberg that is going to get exposed. Um, you got a lot of very, very, very corrupt states, probably far worse than the Leering Center fraud that's going on over there in Minnesota. So yeah, I think the people are going to start screaming for blood. Now, Rusty, Rusty, Postmaster General of our world, and I talked the other day about I think I want to use that world rather than uh, anything else. But he also talks about first time on planet Earth. So planet, world, maybe those are words that can be used without argument about globe or flat Earth or yada yada yada. But Rusty talks about the blood feud. The blood feud. So that is war. That is war. and there's there are deep staters that apparently that's their choice. That's their choice, and so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but this man, I think it's a man. It could be a woman, but it looks to me like a man. I think it's a man. Um, I wonder if he's homeless. I wonder if he's got uh, food to eat. He looked pretty thin to me. Looked pretty thin to me. Um, but he's definitely motivated. Definitely motivated. Definitely pissed off. Definitely standing and alone. Alone. I know there are a lot of people in Kalkaska that got a legitimate beef against the Kalkaska County Sheriff Fat Fuckford, his under sheriff Wagon Tails, and the rest of the deputies. Um, and former Kalkaska sheriff's deputies. And of course, the bar, the bar agents, Lynn M. Butt Day, British agent, man hater. Um, so at any rate, I'm probably apparently there's some pictures going around on Facebook. There's some pictures going around on Facebook, but I don't know that anybody is um, talking about it like I am here, making a video and talking about it. So I'm trying to get some attention to this man. So if you are in the area, if you're in the area and you see this man out there and you can take a few minutes out of your schedule and go and talk with him, um, and then port to me, please do, please do. Uh, if you feel that this man has a legitimate stake, that he's standing on solid ground for what's right, um, you might want to stand with him. You might have your own beefs to bring forward. Certainly taxation. Uh, certainly taxation. That's another one that's out there in narrative space. Ending property taxes and ending income tax, which is all fraud. It's all fraud. It needs to end. If the old system's going down, the new system's going up. That's what's going to happen. You would think. You would think, but it sure is in the narrative space. There sure is a lot of talk about it. Why should we be paying taxes to a foreign corporation for income that is taxed and taxed, and and has truly no currency value. It's all illusionary. It's all a predatory system. And Sheriff Fat Fuckford for prison. I second that. I second that. In many situations, I have firsted that, but in this situation, that man's out there doing what he's doing. I second that. I second that. And um, if I had any comfort level that I could leave this place and things would be okay here, I would risk um, making a travel and spending the time and standing with that man and bringing signage with me. I would. What would you do? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna take to piss you off to the point where you take action? All right. All right. One person here, whoever you are, much love. And for all those who join in later to listen to this little bit of now dating for current event in Kalkaska, Michigan. Um, I'm glad you did. All right. I love you. And I'll be back. Maybe later. Maybe later today. Maybe not.